All right, ladies and gents, I was just looking through games, trying to find a good game to cast. And amongst all the ranked games to spectate, there was a game hosted by TBH I'm High LOL, played on fast speed, played Empire Wars, or so it said, and now I see they have infinite resources hosted on Amazon Tunnel. And it is against an AI. And I was just laughing a moment ago because I don't know if this guy's even here. And if he is here, okay, he's deleting the houses. Makes sense. He's actually Huns. Huns don't need houses. This guy knows his Huns. If he's actually here, he has chosen the wrong settings to play if he wants to have a chill time. Look at this AI go. Now, there is a treaty. And I noticed that because I was in the actual game. But I do not know how long this treaty is. I'm going to tap into the game and see. There's a 20-minute treaty. Okay. But we have a player who could have hosted this, through single player, and it wouldn't have been spectatable. He hosted it online, and the way the servers work actually lets me spectate it. We have this guy playing some Amazon Tunnel, building a bunch of town centers, even though the resources are infinite currently. To be fair, so is the AI. And he probably will have a rough time here. We'll see. Now, the AIs, they like... when you're actually playing them, they won't say these things. But when you're spectating AI, you get to see how they interact, sometimes with each other. But he, in this case, obviously interacting with us. But all right, let's see what happens here for TBH I'm High. It's interesting. This villager here is standing inside of the town hot tub. If you didn't know there were hot tubs, there are. There's also a town llama. Oh, wait a second. Now all the villagers are going to build the town centers? Okay. All right. I'm wondering how aggressive the AI is going to be, because there is a treaty currently. So as bad as this might look right now, I know a lot of people watching are like, wow, this is horrible. He doesn't even have military buildings. There's a treaty for a reason, so they cannot attack each other for another, 16 minutes here. And the only thing the AI has is 7 champions, 1 hussar, 1 petard, and 1 siege ram. And a partridge in a pear tree, so... Okay, now... Dude, he must be pretty high. He deleted all of his houses. He just built town centers. And now he's deleting the town centers. Did he realize he doesn't need the resources now? What's the deal? Okay. I think everything's fully upgraded as well. So I don't think you need to have blacksmith upgrades. So far, all I've really seen Blue do, though, is delete things and build things. The pop limit is 500. That's true. I would expect that for someone who would host settings like this. And again, wondering if the AI is going to do anything. The AI doesn't seem to really know what to do currently. I also do not know the difficulty of this AI. But Dmitry Donskoy over here is moving his military towards the center, the town centers. Okay. And now we have a castle. None of them have created villagers, by the way. You start with 24 villagers here. There is the castle. By the way, this shouldn't need clarification, but these days I gotta do it. I just want to point out, the goal here is not to make fun of this individual who just researched spies. Oh, now he can see the enemy. Spies normally cost 30,000 resources. Well, max. It is dependent on enemy villager population and whatnot. But since you have infinite resources, why not research spies? Very smart, actually. Did the super smart AI research spies? No, he didn't. But yeah, anyways, this game, Age of Empires 2, can be enjoyed in so many different ways. And that's the beauty of it, right? I try and bring a lot of variety to my channel, but even I don't cover all the variety that Age of Empires 2 can offer. From the campaigns, to the single player, to the AIs, to the multiplayer experience. A lot of people load up against bots with infinite resources and have a good time. Now, Blue, Not exactly the most active of players to do that. But there's still a countdown of about 11 minutes. So we'll see. And I would not have joined this game if it wasn't for Blue's name, by the way. And Blue is delivered. This is perfect. Looks like it's interesting that the AI gets relics with the monks. Because you don't really... Well, actually, you might be able to get relic victory depending on what settings they have. But, oh man, wouldn't that be something? They obviously, getting gold income from your relics is unimportant here. I have no way when casting with Capture Age to check if it's standard victory. Let's look at the APM chart here for Blue. Oh, he's there. He's there. Wait, what's he doing? Where are you going? Also, is this map, is this like an extreme... This map is not standard. This might be a large map. And okay, Blue is going to make military buildings towards the center of the map. It's just going to take some time. It's going to be stables. Okay. Well, more stables. All right, that's good. I mean, you're Huns, so you probably want Paladins, Cav Archers, and maybe Rams. You could also go for Tarkans. Okay, here's a prediction. My prediction is that Blue is going to make a little bit of everything. So it's going to be like Hussar, Paladin, Tarkin. Hussar, Paladin, Tarkin. That's what's going to happen out of these stables. All right, bear with me. I'm so sorry. I just need to fix something. There's the stable. Now, unfortunately... Oh, there's another villager to join the party. Was she told to build these and he was told to build that one? Ah, okay. So they don't share. Llama's still there. Where are the other villagers? Oh, boy, it's a party. Okay, here we go. Again, screw economy, screw efficiency. This is unlimited resources. We're here to make some units and kill some things. Now, where are these villagers going? Is no one going to finish these stables? You just started to build this stable and you're leaving it. Okay, makes sense. Why make many stable when one stable will do? And, oh, okay, it's the positioning of the stables. That was the problem. Okay, so here we go. So stable is still the plan. If I'm not mistaken, we have 6 minutes until the treaty concludes, which means that they can actually kill each other, which means that Blue needs to pick up the pace here. Well, someone says they just tuned in and have no idea what's going on. Well, you're not alone, okay? Because Blue also has no idea what's going on. No, I'm kidding. He's ready for the attack. TBH, I'm high, lol, is ready. And I'm still unsure on if the AI is actually going to make a lot of army. Because the AI hasn't exactly prepped, right? In a normal treaty game, you'd probably make a lot of army and wait for the treaty to conclude. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Villagers, please. Please move. Oh, God. Now he's clicked them. Oh. There we go. Yes. Thank you. Oh, boy. This has been a journey. There we go. It would be far more efficient for Blue to simply build the stables with 3 villagers. But, alrighty. Here we go. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm going to go for this one first. Okay. Finishing the stables. AI loves to say wood adjustment 0. I don't know a lot about how the AIs work, but that is popping up due to the fact that there is infinite wood. And the AI is reacting to that fact. Okay, we have 2.5 minutes until this treaty is finished. I do not know if this is going to be exciting or not. I'm honestly... this has far surpassed my expectations when I saw this guy's name hosting a game. Oh, and he's queuing up the Paladinos. Yes, he's queuing up the Paladins. Is it just me, or is that producing way faster? I guess it's fast speed. And here we go. But wait, the treaty must be finished because Red is also producing. Oh, look at the waves. Also, look at the monk. Hi, monk. Okay. So there goes Blue. Big waves of Paladins. It's very satisfying, actually, how they're all producing at the same time. And they are running in waves. Look at that. That is really cool looking. Yeah, also Huns, so production is faster with the Huns. And there goes the Horde. Now, Blue is he's probably just staring at the screen, clicking Paladins right now. I don't know where the rally point's set, but the charge begins. You're probably going to need siege against castles. And then Red also has closer production buildings, right? So, like, it takes Blue so long to get here. This is going to be a grind. Might be turbo mode. That's a fair point. I honestly wouldn't surprise me if it was turbo mode. At the speed everything's moving, it is fast speed, but turbo could also influence the speed of production there. I love how Red's monk is just randomly walking by getting that relic. And okay, there are the Paladins. This will be our first kill of the game. Bam. Here we go. And I was incorrect, by the way. No Tarkans, no Hussars, simply Paladin. One of the best units in the game. Makes sense. And the AI, it does see it and just continues to worry about the wood problem here. Okay, so are there more stables at all? We have a total of 8 stables. Did he also delete the stable? He deleted the stable there. Didn't need it. Get it out. Get rid of it. Deleted vills. Yeah, deleted vills. We don't need the vills. We don't need more stables. Man, Blue loves to delete stuff. Just loves to get rid of stuff. And okay, here we have Paladin Wave. You can tell he double-clicked. You can select a max of 60. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean he double-clicked. And he is now going to just attack this castle, which is very ambitious, I must say. Most likely these Paladins will die. And to be honest, I'm high, lol. He now realizes that he can't fit all the Paladins around that castle, so he's going to go after this castle. And he looks back home and says, I need more Paladins, and thank God that the population cap is 500, because Blue is more Paladins, and it's just wave after wave after wave after wave of Paladin, non-stop. And honestly, I think it's going to work, because he just has so many Paladins. Look at the army count. It's 300 versus 56. So, I mean, the KD might not look the prettiest. I mean, even still, he's killing a lot of units. The AI needs to get his act together here. Oh, the AI's starting to go for monks. That could actually be a problem. AIs with monks are insane. But the AI was just not prepared. What can we say more than that? I don't think the monks are actually doing much. The Paladins are stomping the castle, stomping the barracks. Massive blue wave. We also have Paladins chasing this Hussar. The Blue's really paying attention to everything here. It's crazy how focused he is. And the AI just says, wood adjustment 0. Some people react with army. Other people just talk about their wood. Great positioning for Blue here. He sees the monasteries. He's camping the monasteries. This is clearly an intentional play. Killing monk after monk. Has now forgotten about the castles. But the production is still continuous. Also now... Whoa. Has this been happening this whole time? Look at all the random lumber camps in the middle of the map. Whoa, this is why they said wood adjustment 0? I did not realize that. Well, unfortunately for Blue, Red is leading in the lumber camp department. And if you're wondering if running underneath castles and whatever else would be a bad idea, the answer is, it is not. However, Blue did stop making Paladins. That is a lot of Paladins, though. Red continues to go get the relics. That is not going to happen. Maybe that's what the monks are actually here for. And, guys, how many of you have been in Blue's position? I know it's unique for my channel to cover this. But how many of you remember the days where you used to load up settings like this? Or still load up settings like this? It's not online play. There's no rank or anything like that. In fact, Blue has 0 rank. 0 ranked games played according to the profile I just saw. But sometimes, forgotten in all the multiplayer stuff, is just how fun it is to just beat up some bots Forget about the economy. Forget about, having to have eco balance or build orders or even strategy. Sometimes it's cool to just make a lot of stuff. And that's what Blue has done here. And if I know people who beat up AIs for a living, I think that Blue is experienced, and Blue says, I know I'm going to win. Let's make it as satisfying as possible. I need to get to 500 pop. That's what I think is happening. I think Blue is unsatisfied with going for the victory until 500 pop is reached. AI, very confused by this whole situation, is now trying to sprinkle town centers here. I guess the AI isn't used to the... I mean, it could be the map, but it's probably just the fact that there's unlimited resources that affects the AI in some way. Could also be attached to the difficulty, to be honest, as I don't think this is extreme. Okay. Blue, diving in for the castles. Again, about to hit 500 population. Paladins everywhere. 750 kills. Gotta love how the AI is also making more villagers. However, you would want more villagers to at least produce buildings, right? Someone says, I like doing similar games but using Step Lancer. It's a visual thing. Ah, yeah, Step Lancers can be really satisfying when they attack. And will Red complete another lumber camp? Yep, Red will complete another lumber camp. Still kind of funny to me. And Blue just waiting for it. I want to see 500 pop hit. I guess he's losing units a little bit faster than he's producing them. Pretty crazy, actually, because they're producing very quickly. Oh, he stopped queuing units. Okay, never mind. That makes more sense. He's just watching Red's base burn. I wonder what his movement speed is right now. Whoa! Look how fast he is. Woo! He's clicking away with those Paladinos, having a great old time. Unbeknownst to him, he currently has an audience. Because he hosted this online. And his username was just such good clickbait. There are 2 relics in there, or there were 2 relics in there. Huns aren't appreciative of that. And now we might see 500 pop for Blue. Now he's got more units in queue. Yeah, it's hard to know if there's really any like strong unit control or micro here. I mean, he's got so many Paladins. You don't need to really micro much. You just click them in there and let them do their thing. What's the red in there? Oh, he's dominating Red's lumber camp. What a strategy. There's a lumber camp foundation. Guys, starve your opponent of resources. Strategy 101. Woo! That's why he's there. No, you wouldn't actually be able to see the foundations. And to be honest, it's hard to miss a foundation of Red's lumber camps because he's got so many. Alrighty. Here we go. Didn't think you'd see this today. But we're here anyways. I mean, the AI is still putting up a fight. It's just the AI is not... Even if the AI was producing more, or producing the correct units, like Boyars or Halbs, you can't catch up on the numbers at this point. Unless your production was hidden away. Like, if this was a human, they could hide a bunch of production here, and probably come back. But the bot just ain't smart enough. For TBH, I'm high. You know what would be so satisfying? Is if Blue talked to it right now. We would see the chat. If Blue is like, die, you dumb bot, you know. I could see it. Also, I could see this game going on a lot longer. Because Blue isn't taking out the castles. This castle is 71 kills. This one's got 54. This one's got 25. And Blue is certainly... Well, actually, you know, Boyars are coming out for Red. I don't know if the AI will go above like 30, 40, 50 Boyars, which is what you'd need to do. There's no consistent queue, but... Anyways, Blue is unable to finish off this bot just yet. And suddenly there is peace in the AI's village. Absolute scenario editor nostalgia. Yeah, so let me tell you a story I probably told before, but I used to go to the scenario editor, Dude, the AI is building up, guys. This is serious. I used to go to the scenario editor, and I used to create, like, a scenario. Okay, stupid statement. But I'd have army, enemy'd have army, whatever. But my base would be defensive. I would not be offensive. I'd have a hill. I'd have bridges. I don't know if you guys remember the bridges from scenario editors. I was all about bridges because it was just a choke point. Towers, castles, and then I have the better units. And I'd give the AI a lot more units than I had, but it would always be really like crappy units, right? Units that would die to my units. And then I would just wait and sit there and watch the AI funnel in their armies into my death trap. And I would feel amazing. And I wish I could go back and experience that feeling for the first time. That is where Blue is right now. TBHM High is just having a great time continuing this push. Now, I think that was the highest army count from Red, 60. So I noticed the AI kind of makes a little bit of everything. So the AI army statement I make during my cast still stands. Boyars and Halbs can be really strong against Paladins. Boyars have a lot of armor, and then Halbs have a lot of bonus damage. The problem is the numbers. I like how Blue did so many different things in this game. Made town centers, deleted them. Deleted the houses too, said we don't need that. Then made these stables and said, I'm done. Like, we're going to get rid of the villagers as well. That was probably to be able to get 500 army. And Blue sees the AI advancing forward now. And is going to run forward into the army. Very good spot to engage there, actually. Yeah, running past the units, getting a bit of a surround is perfect. And oh boy, Blue's ready. I would give myself 200 El Cids and Steamroll AI. I would go with, I think El Cid is very similar to the hero that I used to do. I think it was, shoot, I'm trying to remember now. It was one with a big lance, right? So it was almost like a Paladin style unit with a big lance. I'm trying to remember. Anyways, 500 population was hit. And you could tell Blue split groups here. So here's going to go after the Siege Workshop. This game has gone on far longer than I expected it to go, but I'm here for it. TBHM High lull. Still streaming in those Paladins. And still not going for the castles. This will just go on forever if Red has military buildings and Blue doesn't take out the castles, right? Because the thing is, anytime there's a military unit, the Paladins will prioritize that. And there's always something coming. El Cid is who you're thinking of, the mounted El Cid, that is? Okay, then it was probably the same one. Yeah, because I just put them all in a line and said which one looks cooler. Okay, the castle did lose a little bit of HP here. Also, Blue has found the expansion from Red. Okay, and there we go. Now the castles are starting to fall. I think the GG might be called shortly by this AI, who's clearly overwhelmed strategically by TBH I'm high, lol. Unfortunately, the mill build order didn't work out here for Red. Blue, too wise, understood that that wasn't necessary here. And who would have expected someone to delete their villagers as well? Just, again, crazy strategy from a player who does not know we're watching. Probably might not even know I have a channel. Might not even know there's Age of Empires 2 channels at all. Just wanted to load up in this old game that popped up on their, I don't know, their feed or popped up throughout their Game Pass subscription. And, the bot might need to tap out. Now, these AIs these days, they're pretty stubborn. They have a lot of self-belief, these AIs. Oh, come on, dude. Blue, take out the castle, my friends. Take out the castle. Here we go. Castle's going to go down. Boom. It crumbles. It crashes to the ground. Wonder if T90's neighbors are worried about hearing him say TBH I'm high lol 300 times. Listen, I don't think they'd be surprised. All right? I don't think they'd be surprised. Paladin still attacking. We have a reboom from the AI up to 20 villagers now. So that seems to be the strategy. And, oh, here we have it. A graceless hillock rose too near my town center. No wonder thou wert victorious. I shall abdicate. All right. Well, what a game. Look at the floating resources stat. Thank you, Capture Age. That's an interesting one. In this game, TBH I'm high lol made 1,242 paladins, and the opponent made 573 halbs. A counter unit. But can you counter the numbers and the genius of our blue player here? Again, I saw this in the list of games. Spectators were on. We just somehow spectated someone playing against a bot with some settings we don't see every day. And they probably would not expect to have an audience. But congratulations to you, Blue, for playing the game you want to play and having a good time. Let's look at the stats, shall we? 2,231 kills and 792 deaths. That's pretty impressive. Resources collected, the AI was way ahead, which is probably why Blue didn't play in with a setting where you had to collect resources. And to be fair, maybe Blue's an amazing boomer, but Blue had the knowledge to say, I don't need to collect resources. Well, that's not exactly true. We did actually have resources collected at the start, and then Blue realized a couple minutes in. Woo! What is that? That's the society stats. I don't even know what this is. This is the... Oh, that's when Blue deleted his vills. Of course, the new meta. How could I be so stupid? So while there is a lot of red there, that led to there being more red and dead in red's base. And then, of course, the APM. I guess AI APM is not tracked, which would make sense, but you could see the peak speed of our very high player was 83 with the army. And then the Eco APM as well, 31. So that's a lot of actions per minute there. Very impressive. Fun stuff. People on YouTube, I want to hear about your experiences, whether that be present day or in the past, playing the AI in Age of Empires 2. Ways that you enjoy the game that might not be your normal, like, online 1v1 PvP 4v4 game. All right? Because we all have those stories. This is also not going to be featured on my channel very frequently, but if I could, like, it would be kind of interesting to maybe turn it into a series. Ooh, where I cast people against bots. But no promises there. Just give me your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed. Blah, blah, blah. Like, subscribe, whatever. I'll see you next time.